Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? My name is Max Whitman, and this is the Book of Better Wrestling Show. If you're a frequent visitor, welcome back. If you're a brand new visitor, welcome. Sure you'll find something here you enjoy. As always, I am your host, Max Whitman. This is WWF Classic. It was 94. We are well into 1995 now, week 4 of January 1995. This is our go-home show for the Royal Rumble. Red, White, Black, and Blue by Peg and the Rejected. The official Book of Better theme song. Folks, welcome to the show. We are, as I said earlier, we are Wednesday, week 4 of January. We got our go-home show for my favorite show of the year, Royal Rumble. Our storylines are heated up, right where we want them to be. Our two main storylines, Jericho and Taker, and Diesel and HBK, are red hot. We'll jump right into our show today. And we're going to open it up with just a freestyle segment here. And basically, this is just announcing tonight's main event. So tonight's main event will be Chris Jericho teaming up with the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels to take on The Undertaker and Diesel. Scores of 94, can't ask for much more. Both storylines advance, everybody was good, show off to a hot start. No surprises there, pretty much expected. We're going to follow that up with another hot angle. This is going to be, this is Razor choosing his number. But before we get a chance to actually see him pick his number, Bam Bam Bigelow's going to run in, make the attack, a wild brawl ensues, and Bam Bam leaves Razor knocked out. So Bam Bam ends up looking good here, and got the crowd hotter, and that storyline advances. This is a hot storyline as well. So we got 3 really hot storylines heading into the Rumble. It makes me happy, makes me feel all warm and tingly inside. You know when you get that really hot storyline, baby, down in your belly, and you get the heat, that fire come out. That makes a good storyline, daddy. That's probably the worst Dusty Rhodes impression ever. I'm not going to stop the impressions. Just want y'all to know that. They will continue. Good, bad, and ugly, they will continue. Move on to our next segment here. We get the New Heart Foundation versus Sid and Adam Bomb. This is a number 1 contenders match. The winner will go on to face Yokozuna and Crush at the Royal Rumble. And Sid and Bomb are going to win this one. Adam Bomb defeats Jim Neidhart in 10.5 minutes with the powerbomb. Scores in 82. Owen the 87, Neidhart the 72, Vicious the 81, and Adam Bomb the 65. So, good solid work all around. Good solid work. We are flying through this episode. This is going to be a fast episode. I don't feel well. My throat is killing me right now, as it was in the last episode. It's even worse today, so I'm moving through this very quickly. Try and get through this in under 8 minutes here. Our next time we get Tatanka versus Chris Candido. Tatanka's going to defeat Chris Candido in 9:45 with a tomahawk chop. The scores of 71. Good solid match. Tatanka the 66, Candido the 56. I gotta go back and see which one of you commented on bringing in Chris Candido. We actually brought him in for the lightweight division. He was supposed to come in as just kind of a test out, as a potential light heavyweight, junior weight guy. But he's kind of fit right in nicely there. He was way more popular than I thought he was. He's already in the 50s popularity-wise, so not really much needed to build him there. So kudos to whoever suggested him. I gotta go back through the comments and take a look. We're going to get an angle after that. Basically, Jerry Lawler's going to run in after the match, and Candido and Lawler are going to beat down Tatanka. When the Navajo Kid makes his WWF debut, he's going to run in and save the day. And together, the Navajo Kid and Tatanka will run off Lawler and Candido. So the question of who will team with Tatanka at the Royal Rumble is answered, as fellow Native American, the Navajo Kid, makes his debut. And that'll be our tag team match for the Royal Rumble. Scores of 61. The storyline loses heat. Not a big deal. Not a terrible story. Not a terrible match there. It's going to bring us right into our main event of the evening. And our main event scores a 94 in a superb match. Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels defeat Diesel and The Undertaker. When Shawn Michaels defeats The Undertaker by pinfall, using underhanded tactics. Basically what happens here, Diesel and Taker have their backs against the wall, have Jericho and HBK up against the wall. Jericho's going to hit the low blow on the Undertaker, and then HBK is going to follow it up with the Sweet Chin music for the pinfall. Undertaker almost kicks out, he's just late on the kick out, but after the low blow and the Sweet Chin music, HBK and Jericho are able to get the win here. HBK pulls a 93, Jericho an 83, Undertaker a 92, and Diesel an 86. All our segments, all our angles advance here. They don't gain any heat, but they do advance. We get a great match, good solid main event, and that'll do it for our show. This was a very fast episode. This is like old school when the episode when I first started, my episodes were real fast, 7-8 minutes. This is kind of a throwback to the 7 or 8 minute videos. But yeah, so that is our show. This is gonna be a good show. This is gonna be a really good show. 89, yeah. So it scores an 89, increases our popularity in 21 regions. For the record, we were live from the Hampton Coliseum in Virginia in front of 13,301 people. That's going to do it for our show tonight. Our pay-per-view is set. Chris Jericho will defend the Heavyweight Championship against The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels will defend the Intercontinental title against Diesel. If Diesel fails to defeat Shawn Michaels, he will be ineligible to enter the Royal Rumble. The Yoko Crush will defend the tag team titles against Sid and Adam Bomb. We'll see Tatanka and the Navajo Kid versus Chris Candido and Jerry Lawler. And a few other throw-in matches in there. The Hart Foundation will be in action. I think I'm going to have them up against the Dudley Boys, just as a developmental kind of thing. Kind of a throw-in match, but I'm actually looking forward to see how the Dudley Boys perform. But yeah, so that's our show for the afternoon, folks. I appreciate you sitting down and joining me. As always, I had a blast. It is a pleasure. Don't forget to come on back on Wednesday, one day from today, for the WWF Royal Rumble 1995. That show's going to be off the hooks. I have really high hopes for that. I really do think that the Royal Rumble may very well score in the mid-90s. I really think Jericho Undertaker is going to be great. Diesel HBK is going to be fantastic. And we got a lot of talent in that Royal Rumble itself. So as always, folks, this is your first time. Thanks for joining me. Go ahead and click like and subscribe if you like the videos. If not, don't come back. We don't want you anyway. That's all I have to say about that. Folks, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, Wednesday for the Royal Rumble, be here or be square. It's be there or be square, but I said be here, be square, whatever. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about what you're doing. What you should be doing is coming back on Wednesday for the Royal Rumble. Folks, I will see you then. Have a good afternoon.